Today's topic is liquid crystals under solid. Anisotropy means that has properties different in different directions. That means physical properties are different in different directions. So liquid crystals shows anisotropy. That means they will flow like a liquid and that has the behavior like a crystal. That is why it has the name liquid crystal. It fuses. The crystal fuses sharply at 145 degrees centigrade to give a turbid liquid which on further heating changes suddenly into a clear liquid at 178 degrees centigrade. The first liquid crystal is cholesterol benzoate. When the cholesterol benzoate is heated, the solid fuses sharply at 145 degrees centigrade. First it will become a turbid liquid. That turbid liquid is this liquid crystal because that shows anisotropy. Then when you are increasing the temperature again, that will be completely melted and that will be converted into liquid. So liquid at 178 degrees centigrade and turbid liquid or liquid crystal at 145 degree centigrade. So these type of phase or mesomorphic phase is known as liquid crystal. So this is the thermographic behavior. First we are taking the solid, then time temperature graph. We are increasing the temperature. So as the time increases, the solid changes into liquid crystal, then to liquid, then it will go to the vapor phase. Now we will discuss the thermographic behavior of solids. The phase changes observed on heating a crystalline solid shows mesomorphic behavior are sometimes represented in the form of a temperature time graph. This graph is known as thermography. On heating, first we are taking the solid, then we are heating. On heating, a solid crystal, its temperature starts rising along the curve AB. So when you are increasing the temperature, the solid A to B, the temperature will be increasing and the solid will be changes into liquid crystal. This continues till the solid starts changing into the liquid crystal. So when this solid, first we are taking only the solid, at point A it will be only solid. When you are increasing the temperature along AB, it will start changing into liquid crystal. So when we reach at point B, that will be a liquid crystal. So which is the transition point. The temperature then remains along BC as more and more solid will be converted into this mesomorphic state. That mesophase is known as liquid crystal. So at point B it starts changing to liquid crystal. Then along BC the temperature will be constant. At that point all solid will be converted into liquid crystals. So at point C, that solid will be completely changes into the liquid crystal. So when the solid completely changes into liquid crystals, the temperature again starts rising along the curve CD. So after reaching C, the temperature along CD, the temperature will be increased along CD. And this continues till the liquid crystals start changing into liquid. So the next phase is liquid. So after reaching C, the temperature we are increasing again. So this liquid crystal will be changing to liquid along CD. So when you reach D, when you reach the point D, the liquid crystals will be changed into liquid. This temperature is known as the transparency temperature or the melting point. So at that point, the liquid crystal will be changes into liquid. So from when you are considering solid, that will be converted into liquid. That is why we are calling this as the melting point. The temperature again become constant and remain so as long as the liquid crystal and the liquid are present together. So here the temperature will be constant. So all of the liquid crystals will be changes into liquid. So at point E, the liquid crystal is converted into liquid. When the liquid crystals completely changes into the liquid, the temperature again starts increasing along the curve EF. And this continues till the liquid starts change into the vapor phase. So when it reaches the F, the liquid will be converted into vapor. So till that time the temperature will be increased. So temperature will be increased along EF. When it reaches F, all of these liquids will be changed into vapor. That will be the point F. The temperature again become constant and remains same as long as the liquid and the vapor present together. So here liquid and vapor will be in equilibrium. The temperature would again rise when vapors alone are present. So this is the thermographic behavior of a solid showing mesomorphism. Next, we are going to discuss the classification of liquid crystals. Liquid crystals are classified into three: nematic, smectic and cholesteric. These are the three classification of liquid crystals. What are they? Nematic phase, smectic phase and the cholesteric phase. Now we will discuss what is the difference between this nematic phase, smectic phase and the cholesteric. First one, nematic liquid crystals. This one is a nematic liquid crystals. Nematic means thread-like. So it will be like a thread. Nematic means it's thread-like. Molecules maintain parallel alignment along their molecular axis. So if you are taking this molecular axis, these molecules are arranged parallel, but they are not arranged in layers. They are arranged like soda straws in a cover. How the soda straws are arranged, it's like the structure of nematic phase. So nematic means thread-like. Here the molecules are arranged parallel, but they are not arranged in layers. They move in three directions and can rotate about one axis. Hence the structure is one-dimensional. Here they can move in three directions, x, y, z, but they are arranged, their orientation will be like this in one same. Orientation order will be there, but they will not be having position order. Here the orientation will be, if it is all like pointing upward, all will be like that only, but they will not be having position order. Position will be slightly different because one position is here, another position is here, another position is here. That is why I told it is arranged like a soda straws. But the position orientation order will be there, but the position order will not be there. They can move in three directions and can rotate about one axis. So if this is a molecular axis, they can rotate like this. Same like soda straws we are rotating. So that will be roll like this. So that type of arrangement is for the nematic liquid crystals. So they possess orientational order. Orientation means if it is moving upward, if it is pointing upward, all will be in the same direction. But there will not be a positional order. Positional order will not be there. They will not be arranged in layers. If one position is here, another position is here, another position is here. So they will not be having positional order. Due to which the molecules can show relative movements up or down or sideways, retaining their parallel arrangement. They can move up, down or sideways, but they should retain their parallel arrangement. Thus, they show near normal flow behavior of liquids. Because of this lack of positional order, they will be having near normal flow behavior like liquids. So, they can flow like normal liquids because they will not possess positional order, only they will be having orientational order. In polarized light, if you view this nematic liquid crystals in polarized light, substances in nematic phase appear to have thread-like structure. So in the polarized light, it will be like a thread. They are affected by strong magnetic field. When viewed in the direction of lines of force of magnetic field, the turbid liquid becomes clear. Turbid liquid means this liquid crystal will be turbid, not clear. But when you view this turbid liquid along the magnetic field, that will look like clear. When you remove this magnetic field or if you cut off this magnetic field, the liquid appears again turbid. That means that is affected by this magnetic field. They appear translucent as they scatter light strongly. They will scatter light also, so they appear as translucent. So these are the characteristics of nematic liquid crystals. So what is nematic liquid crystals? They will be thread-like. The molecules are arranged parallelly. They will be possessing orientational order, but they will lack positional order. So because of that, they can move in three directions, sideways, up or down, and they have normal flow behavior like liquids. And in the polarized light, they will be having a thread-like structure. They will be affected by magnetic field. In the magnetic field, this turbid liquid appear clear, and when the magnetic field is cut off, the liquid appears turbid again, and they are translucent. Translucent means almost they are semi-transparent. Almost they are transparent because they scatter light. Next is smectic liquid crystals. Smectic means soap-like. So they have the properties like a soap. They have soap-like character, and molecules maintain parallel arrangement along their molecular axis, and they arranged in layers. So the molecules arranged they will be having positional order as well as the orientational order. The molecules are arranged parallel and they are arranged in layers. The alignment of the molecules may be perpendicular to the plane of the layer or may be inclined at an angle to the plane. So if this is a plane, if the plane is like this, the molecules are arranged perpendicular to the plane or like at an angle. So if I am taking this is the plane, the molecules will be arranged like this, perpendicular, or if this is the plane, the molecules will be arranged at an angle. That is why it is given or may be inclined at an angle to the plane. So either the molecules can be arranged perpendicular to the plane or it can be arranged inclined at an angle to the plane. In the polarized light, they appear to have fan-like structure. They are not affected by magnetic field. They possess orientational order and some positional order with regard to their layered structure with well-defined interlayer spacing. Layered structure will be there, well-defined interlayer spacing will be there. They will be possessing orientational order and some sort of positional order also, because almost they are arranged the same way. So they will be possessing orientational order and some positional order. In some cases only, some layers will be having different positional order. The flow in layers as if different planes or sheets are gliding over one another. They do not flow as normal liquids. The flow, because here different types of sheets are glide over one another. So if this is one layer, this is another layer. So these sheets or these planes can glide over one another. So they will not be having normal flow behavior like liquids. Their flow will be limited. Therefore, smectic liquid crystals have limited mobility than the nematic liquid crystals. The nematic crystals, they can move up or down or sideways, they can move because they will lack the positional order. But for smectic crystals, they possess orientation order and some sort of positional order, and they are arranged in layers, and these layers can glide over one another. So because of that one, their mobility will be limited. So these are the smectic liquid crystals. So smectic are two types, smectic A and smectic C. Smectic A means the molecules are oriented along the axis. So here along the axis they are oriented, that means they are perpendicular to the plane. Smectic C means the molecules are just tilted away from the axis. So if this is the molecular axis, if like this line is a molecular axis, these molecules are tilted away from the axis. So these are the smectic liquid crystals. Smectic means soap-like. Molecules are arranged parallel and they are arranged in layers. The alignment of the molecule can be either perpendicular to the plane or it can be inclined at an angle, and the polarized layer, they will be having fan-like structure. They are not affected by magnetic field. They possess orientational order, positional order, and these layers can glide over one another. Because of that, they will be having limited mobility. Third one is cholesteric liquid crystals. The long axes of molecules are aligned parallel. Here the molecules are arranged parallel like nematic crystals, and they are arranged in layers like smectic. So what is the difference in smectic? Smectic also we are arranged parallel and arranged in layers. Because here the difference is that the layers will be more thicker in the case of cholesteric liquid crystals, because more than 500 layers will be there for cholesteric. So the long axes of molecules are aligned parallel to each other as in nematic phase, and the molecules are arranged in layers, thicker layers than in smectic phase, at angles that change in a regular manner in going from one layer to the next. So here this is one layer. So this one layer, all molecules are arranged in same orientation and same positional order is there. But in the second layer, when you are taking the second layer, that layer here the orientation is different. That molecules orientation is same and the molecules positional order also same, but between the layers the molecules orientation is different, because here it is in that way orientation, here in a different way, third layer also different, fourth layer also different. So each layer the orientation is different. So the layers are combined together, but the orientation is different. So when you are describing like this, see here, this one is moving like this orientation is like this, then this orientation is like this, then this orientation is like this. So that means it is like a spirals or a helix. So the orientation of the axis also shifts from layer to layer in such a way that it slowly spirals, describing a helix. So it will be moving like a helix. So see here this orientation, then orientation is changing like this, then orientation is changing like this, then this. That means it is like a helix. So it is looking like a spiral. So here it will be forming like a helix because each layer the orientation will be different. Then after several layers the original orientation will be restored. So the cholesteric liquid crystals are also so called because many derivatives of cholesterol form this kind of mesophase. So cholesteric liquid crystals, from each layer the orientation will be different, but after several layers the original orientation will be restored. Because why this name came? Because several cholesterol derivatives are derived from these liquid crystals. So dear students, today we have discussed liquid crystals, classification of liquid crystals. Liquid crystals are classified into three: smectic, nematic and cholesteric. Smectic means soap-like, nematic means thread-like, and the cholesteric liquid crystals are it is between this smectic and nematic. I hope liquid crystals are clear. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more videos.